In less than a month, I am to turn 102. You see a lot in a century. There's no doubt that politician Hazel McCallion has seen it all, but her latest open letter has environmentalists disagreeing.
Save our Greenbelt! Save our Greenbelt!
Saving the Greenbelt from development is not what Hazel McCallion thinks is right. In her letter, she acknowledges the importance of the protected lands that preserve farmland, the environment, and nature. But she's agreeing with Premier Doug Ford on this one, writing, "The most recent changes to the Greenbelt actually do make sense. Without enough homes for people to live in, the crisis of affordability will extend far beyond the borders of the GTA." One Twitter user tweeting, "Hazel McCallion is literally 100 years old, and no offense to the elders out there, but maybe she's not the ideal person to be steering this province's approach to development." Another tweet, "The position of chair of the Ontario Greenbelt Council is supposed to be impartial. Chair Hazel McCallion, the Queen of Sprawl, has publicly supported removing safeguards for the Greenbelt. She should be removed." The PCs have flip-flopped on the issue.
I want to be clear. We will not in any way entertain any proposals that would remove lands from the Greenbelt or open the Greenbelt lands to any kind of development.
We have a housing crisis today that we didn't have 4 years ago. The federal government announced they're going to bring 500,000 new Canadians, immigrants, to this country, and I welcome it.
Now the PC government plans to develop portions of the Greenbelt and build at least 50,000 homes on it. McCallion has been named head of the Greenbelt Council, a group once seen as a defender of the lands. Back in 2020, 7 members of Ontario's Greenbelt Council resigned over a section of a bill that many feared would harm conservation land.
It's not just a little leeway. I mean, they are trimming the wings.
And then the timing of some Greenbelt land purchases raised questions as to whether or not the Ford government tipped off developers about the sprawl. The Premier was asked about it today in London.
Well, I'm confident no one gave anyone a heads up. At the end of the day, we're going to have 300,000 people landing here in Ontario. Over a 10-year period, we're going to have 3 million people. I just want to clarify a couple things. There's a little misnomer out there that this was government land. It's not government land. It's private individuals' land that have the right to sell it to anyone they want. I'm going to repeat that. It's not government land. It's private land. And it's not just in the middle of some marsh or something. It's up against an existing community. So you have a community with all the services there on one side of the road. You have hundreds, if not thousands, of homes. On the other side of the road, you have an empty field. We have people coming here. We need to build homes. We're going to build homes. We're going to build the 1.5 million homes that we need over 10 years.
McCallion says the move to build on the Greenbelt is brave, important, responsible, and necessary.